So today we're going to learn how to change meter in Pro Tools. As you might know, by default, the Pro Tools meter is set to 4x4. You can see here, default 4/4. So every time you create a new session, it's just going to come that way. It'll be 4x4. The reason is because 99% of your productions, chances are they're going to be 4x4. So Pro Tools has that already set for you. Now, there are chances, or there are times in which you have to change that, okay? It happens like on certain genres in which, let's say, the chorus is 4x4, but then maybe the verse is 3/4 or 7/8. So in that case, you would have to change that so your click will modify itself accordingly, okay? It'll follow the new meter. So how do you do that? Well, let's say that you want to change your meter here in bar, let's say 3. So you would go to bar 3 in your playback, your timeline, click there, that bar 3. You can see bar 3, beat 1. So I select that, and then I'm going to go event, so the event menu, then we go time operations, because this is related to the time. And then you get these 4 options, okay? If you go change meter, okay, you're going to see a time operations window, specifically the change meter operation. So here it'll let you select your new meter. You can basically just click and type, let's say 3/4, okay? So the new meter, starting on bar 3, beat 1, is going to be 3/4. Now, I mentioned the click. Here you can also set the resolution of your click. I like my resolution to be quarter notes, so it'll match whatever the meter is. But if you like 1/8 notes or half notes, that's up to you. You can change that. Now you can see here it says starting at bar 3. Okay, why is it starting at bar 3? Because that's where our playback was. If I had that somewhere else, it'll say whatever that bar was. Okay. Also, apply change to session end. Okay, to session end means that it'll switch from 4x4 to 3/4 on that third measure, or that third bar, and then it'll stay 3/4 until the end of the session. Okay, it'll just stay that way. Now you can also do a selected range if you had selected a certain range, or you can do it until next bar if you only wanted bar 3 to be 3/4. So basically, it'll go 4x4, then bar 3, the whole bar 3 would be 3/4, and then back to 4/4 on the fourth bar. That's not our case. We want it to stay until the session end. Okay. You also have the ability here to realign the meter ruler only, okay? So if we basically press apply, as you can see now we have our 4/4, starts on bar 1, and then it'll jump to 3/4 on bar 3, okay? Now, there's another way to do this that I could probably say it's a little faster if you want to call it that way, and I'm going to go ahead and undo that. If you go edit, undo. So you can also go to that bar, and then here on the left you have all these options, and there's an option that says meter. That's your meter ruler. So next to your meter ruler here there's a little plus sign. You can click on that little plus sign, and you can do the same thing you were doing before. The meter change, we'll do it 3/4. Location, bar 3 beat 1, so it'll start right there where we have our playback. Okay. It'll snap to the bar, and the click will still be quarter notes. Okay, so that basically matches what we were doing on that time operations window. It has less options, but it actually has everything you probably are going to need. So you can just press OK, and the same thing just happens. So we got 4x4, and then it'll go to 3/4. And as you can see, if you zoom out, actually there, we can see it goes 4x4. So, you know, bar 1, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, and then bar 2, beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4. But then when it goes to bar 3, it's just beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, and then it goes back to 4, you know, 1, 2, 3, then bar 5, 1, 2, 3. So it'll stay in 3/4, just as we want it. Okay, now if we want another change, we can just randomly go to wherever we wanted, let's say bar 5, and then go and click on that little plus sign again next to meter, and let's do 7/4, for example. So on beat 5, on bar 5, it'll change to 7/4. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beats, and it'll just stay that way till the end. So That's the change meter function in Pro Tools. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any other question, guys, please call us from OBEDIA and PC Audio Labs, and we will be happy to help you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Want to learn how to produce music using this, or using that, or using all of these? Have you been watching videos, reading manuals, blogs, and trying to figure out everything that it takes to be a music producer? Do you have a bunch of music gear that you purchased and you still haven't made any music? Well, then you need OBEDIA, the world's only one-on-one digital audio training and tech support service. Check out the link below for a special new subscriber offer.